All right, people. I think we're close enough. I see it hovering around 19. So I'm gonna say, hey, how y'all doing out there today? Nate's saying, hey, over in the corner over there. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday? Very fine Monday.
There you go, Victor Pearl Harbor and Chuck Yeager Day.
Yeah, sorry, that sucks about Chuck Yeager. Dude was pretty old though, wasn't he? He was in his late 90s? Late 90s?
Something like that.
Because if he was breaking the sound barrier before 1950, so still
Ray, you need to get you that new computer, Ray. He's already bugged out.
What?
You're already frozen. Oh, there you
Not
go.
Now, am I? What the heck? Yeah, I've got a new computer, but I got 30-something orders on top of it right now. So that's why it's not getting done.
97.
Yeah, dude was old. Still sucks.
Yeah.
I think he was the first person to break the sound barrier on record. Because I think people were breaking the sound barrier then dying from losing control in other planes. World War II. There are a lot of planes that I think went supersonic and then quickly lost control and crashed. But yeah, very old man, very very good life. Hopefully, he was a legend in so many different ways. So hopefully, it wasn't a painful thing, and it was just like him going in his sleep or something. But anyway, so we are having a very strange day here today. It's like when I woke up this morning and stepped outside to go to work, I'm like, holy crap. It is not cold. It's pretty dang warm. And we hit a high of like 76 at work today.
We hit a high of 70.
That's it? Yeah, it was hot. It was like 76 degrees. I'm like, what the hell? December? So, yeah, it was
We had this front coming in from the north, and then it brought weird weather. Yeah. Although it was nice on Saturday, because Saturday it got windy, and that front came through and just killed the wind.
Everything stopped.
Pretty much 3/4 of the day when we were out flying on Saturday, dead calm.
Perfect. It was awesome. It was a good day. Very good day. Yeah, so that sucks. 2 legends gone, Bob Hoover and Chuck Yeager. But I know Bob Hoover was gone a few years ago. But
yeah, he's been gone.
Still, they're both gone. That's still sad. I don't know of any other aviation legends from that era that are still alive.
Today was also Charles McGee's birthday, so a lot happened today. Charles McGee.
Well, it was Charles McGee, but today was also Pearl Harbor.
Yes.
So, yeah. But anyway, so let's do the usual, which is this time we have people asking questions.
Talk about Griffin.
No, I'm not talking about the Griffin yet.
I finally got these things out. So yeah, last week we talked about the down in the canards, and of course I always say things and I don't stick to it. I said yeah I'll wait for Ray to do it, and then I'm just gonna try this, and I fly. I'm like, whoa. So if you look, that's where the canards have settled. Just a little bit of down trim, but it makes the plane actually fly a lot better. Because before, it was flying with the nose up and it was kind of wiggly, but getting rid of or adding that down really helped with the airplane's flight characteristics, because it got the nose down and the plane was less wiggly. And then for the first 3 flights of the day, I spent most of my time, once I got the trim all figured out, I was spending time getting the elevons to pull up evenly. So, but I measured them out, I got them perfect, and then my last 4 or 5 flights of the day with this airplane, they were perfect.
Yep. And I will second that because it was the same for me. Now, the crazy thing for me is I figured out that my battery of choice for that plane. Oh, there's the wifey. She's at work, but she decided to pop in and say howdy. Everybody throw Miss Fiery Booty some emojis while she's working with her mask on and all those things, all the whatever. Anyway, so my battery of choice. I'd been trying to use the 6S 65C 5000, and I kept trying to move it back and blah 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 blah, all that, and the plane never flew right. So I'm like, you know what? That's a heavy pack. Let me get a different pack. So I tried the. Dude, I'm talking. Shut your mouth. So I got the 6S 30C 5000, and holy crap, world of difference. And yes, Nate, you were right, but world of difference. So much better. So much better. So that's my battery, and I had a couple of those on order that are showing up. Yeah, so I'll have those for that plane.
I mainly use my HRV 5050Cs, which are like 720 grams. Craig Bevan.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a lot of down, but basically what was happening before is with the level, the airplane was kind of flying nose up and it would kind of wiggle. So putting that down, it got the nose down and made the plane a little more stable. And the roll rate actually increased. I had to actually dial back my aileron rate from doing that. So, yeah.
Great, and use a 6S battery. So let me see what's being said here. I'm going to go up and read. So guys, like I said, this is the time for questions. I'll pay attention to the chat. Somebody was asking about, let me see here.
Oh, man.
What the hell?
Dave.
Huh?
Dave's starting off early tonight.
Oh Lord, what's this goo is popping out?
Oh no.
6S battery with a 2827 2600 kV outrunner. That doesn't sound like. What size fan is that? Lee Davidson's hangar. I think she only fires face booty. Okay. Yeah, Air Marshal's in his usual rare form.
It's not a rare form. That's
actually his normal. That's his normal form. Lee Davidson, is that going to be in a EDF 70 millimeter? That's pushing it. How many blades? Is it a 12 blade or less?
But yeah, gripping is good. Yeah, what I was. Yes. So yeah, it's a 12 blade. Lee Davidson said.
Oh, 12 blade. Okay. 2600 is really pushing it. Oh crap! I gotta go turn it back on. No, it's still there.
Roy, what's up?
2600's right on the limit. 22 to 2400 would be good. I think 2600 you might blow it up. That's too much.
Blow it up.
Because I know people that have used a 2600 kV on a 12 blade 70, and the spinner blows up. So it just depends. If you have a metal spinner, it might be okay, but you're still pushing the limits. Might be a little too much.
Yeah, but the main thing too with this, guys, the down trim.
Down trim, yeah. GB Linden and Wreckerboy, what's up?
Oh, what's up, guys? Yeah, so the down trim definitely helps, but then also being a Delta, just get behind it and make sure that your elevons and your canards are deflecting evenly. Because once I got the trim figured out, it was flying straight, but every time I pull up, it kind of roll a little bit. So I measured them all out. Now they're all perfectly even, so the airplane works.
Mine would do that too. When I pull up, it would go to the right, and then Nate helped me eyeball that, and we got it right. Well, what's up, Dennis Farley?
I guess my eyes work because I eyeballed it, but I didn't have any sort of ruler, so I used my ruler today, and I was like, they're right down to the millimeters.
Be surprised, BD Tennessee, what's happening? So all these new jets coming out, I'm over here researching the F-16 and F-15. Those are good planes. There's nothing wrong with those. What I just saw today, hopefully they're going to come out with that new Rafale here pretty soon from FMS.
Oh yeah, what the hell was that on FNRC of a 70mm Griffin? What the hell was that?
That is. It's one that's in China only. It's a different brand that they don't sell here. So.
Like, what the hell is that? Is that FMS?
But I saw that. But it's a 70, so I don't know that maybe that could be an Arrows. I don't know. But it's like it's something from over in China.
I'm just excited.
So we know you're excited. You're always excited. So I'm going to go through and do a quick roll call for all the people that have decided to come hang out with us tonight. So we got David Schneider, who did a quick flyby, quick high and by, because it's pretty late for him. He's got to get up early. Shadow Ops, what's up? Barry Campbell, Nix RC, Gav Street, what's happening? Pete Lane, Victor, how you doing, Victor? I already said shout outs. The RC Air Marshal, we just had that crazy competition over there. Jermaine Spencer, what's happening? Paul McNeil. Well, Skyblazer. Oh, hey, Skyblazer's there. I haven't seen him for a while. Pterodactyl. What else? Craig Beaven. JCB67, Hamilton Tanger, what is up? And then I will hopefully call out people. I already said hi to the wifey, Miss Julie Kalua. Lee Davidson Tanger, we talked. Mike Statler, what's up? BD Tennessee. So if I miss your name, don't be upset. The chat goes and I kind of miss it, but I will call out everybody that I can. But we still got some questions, so if y'all got some questions, go ahead. But yeah, that's what I need to copy and paste again. It's been a while since I've done that. Jeff and Laura, Alabama, but I did do that. Matt Flight 75, what's up? John VHRC, what's happening? All the guys up in the Pacific Northwest. What's the weather doing up there? Is it snowing or doing anything weird up there in the Pacific Northwest? As Nate makes cat noises. 200 JT 200 driver, what's up?
Rain. He says it's raining. Rain.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why we haven't gotten any yet. Usually December we've gotten some rain.
Yeah, usually by now we're like drenched.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's we're not getting any yet, and it's not in the forecast for the next 2 weeks. LJ's here too. My chat's kind of slow on the StreamYard app, so it takes a couple seconds. I have my phone doing other stuff, so I can't do that today. So,
Dave, no. Although that was pretty funny last week.
What is this? He's actually farting. They got to be SBD. Make him SBD. With the wife not here, they can be SBD, and I don't have to worry about her turning up her nose. Did you do that? Oh God!
Yeah. Last week was pretty funny. I think GB was the only one that caught it last week.
I didn't catch it till you showed me, but I've heard freaking what's his name, RC Air Marshal ripping him. Brat. Oh wait, shit! I forgot to bring that in. Oops. All right, we'll have to go get that. My toolbox for my plane. So anyway, y'all, since I don't see any other questions, and if any other questions do come up, huh?
Oh, Air Marshal got fed Mexican food tonight.
Oh Lord! Good thing he ain't got a mic. Gas Street, how much for the 80mm? I don't know how much it's going to be. My guess, probably somewhere in the 350 to 400 range.
Hopefully less than 450.
I'm thinking it would at least be the same price as the Hawk, which would be like $369, $379.
The Hawk is $350.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the same kind of planet. Well, the only thing I dislike is that they didn't paint the dang exhaust nozzles. They're black. They should have painted them silver or something. But whatever. My buddies were farting up a storm last time. Yeah. All right, so y'all, let's get to what it was we were going to do here, since I don't see any questions. If any other questions do come up, Nate will alert me, I'm sure. But so this weekend we had a good day of flying on Saturday, and I actually had a little bit of an incident. For once, it wasn't dumb thumb related with my F-35. So as we were doing who was it? You, me, Jack, and Mike.
It wasn't dumb thumb worthy. That was just oops. That was an oops.
It wasn't. I didn't even do it. The plane did it.
Yeah.
So we were doing a formation flight, 4 of us, and I took off right after Jack, and just as I'm about to take off, the plane dips to one side. I'm like, what the hell? And then I yank it back, and then it does this little funky smack on the ground. I'm like, what the heck happened? Well, come to find out, was it the right side or left side? Left side gear had collapsed and moved its, slid back. So then I'm flying around, and only one of my gear would go up. So only one side was going up. The nose gear hung down the whole flight, and then the other one wasn't moving at all.
I think the nose gear screwed up.
The nose gear's broken. It's broken. I couldn't even get it to retract. So, so since this plane was I bought it used, and I got a good deal on it, but it's been kind of headaches ever since. It was pretty when I got it. It's not so pretty right now. It's still shiny, but it's just goofy. So, what we're going to do is I have a camera set up, and I'm actually gonna gut the thing right here where you guys can see it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something else first. I actually found something.
Ray.
What?
Hey, Ray.
What?
I think the first thing you need is to invest in a new computer.
What's it doing?
You're frozen again. I can hear you, but you're frozen.
Okay, let's get the cam to go away. Did the cam go away?
Yeah.
Is it back now?
Yeah, I know, but you're still frozen in the same spot.
All right, well, let's fix that. Plug it.
The F-35 is a sick plane. The V2 Futura is a cool plane. I had the V1. I gave it to Jack.
What about now?
It's still frozen in the same spot.
Seriously?
Yep.
All right, well, stay there for a second. I'm going to remove this from...
Uh-oh. Looks like I'm running the Gooniac show now, boys.
What about now?
Now it's just a black screen.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Black screen. Can you hear me at least?
I can hear you. At least it's a good face. There you go, that works. Right? You there? Ding dingus. Phone boy RC, dude. Nobody invited you. I'm joking.
Can you see or hear me, Nate?
I can hear you. All I see is an F-35. I don't see your face.
You don't see?
Pete Lane asking if Nick flew on Saturday at 2 p.m. full scale. Yeah.
Okay, so Nate, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I did something wrong. So let me just go back to full screen of the plane. There we go. Just do that. That way you can hear me. So, this thing's gone to hell and back.
COVID.
It's been the gyro came loose and I was bonking all my dang landings. And on top of that, the landing gear is
that's not the plane's fault.
well, it's my fault for not checking, but that's what was going on with it. But it's been hard. It's had a hard life since it's been with me. I've already replaced one of the gear, didn't work right. So what I'd like to do is start fresh, and I'm going to take out all this stuff and start over. Basically, the only thing that's going to still be there is the ESC, because I'm going to change it to a different fan. I'm going to try something different here.
Which is unnecessary.
No, it's unnecessary, but it's also something I've been wanting to do because I haven't tried the. This fan is what used to be in the. Tell me if you can actually see. Tell me if you can see my camera now. Is my camera showing?
No.
Still not?
Nope.
What the hell?
Oh, there it is. Now it's off. Now turn it on. Nope, it's still. When you turn it on, it's a black screen.
What the hell? All right, well, I'll just leave it off. I'm gonna unplug it and try to plug it back in. See what the hell is going on. Anyway, if you can hear me, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I can hear you.
See if it works this time.
Great beating.
No, it's not even working.
Yeah, phone boy, we get it, man. You've been going on a rant today about how you want to buy a T-28. T-28 is a cool plane. Easy to fly. I flew a T-28. Easy to fly. Hydraulic canopy. Can't see you still. Hydraulic canopy. Yeah, it's got like a hydraulic canopy over there. It's really cool.
Wait, for which plane? Are we talking about the real plane?
Yeah, freaking phone boy. He found a cheap T-28. He's like, I want it.
Dude, those things are so much work to operate per hour.
Yeah. Well, when
there we go.
Get a carbon DT-28, you'll be satisfied. Still can't see you.
What the farkin' doodles?
Frickin' doodles.
Okay, camera.
Hello? You there, Ray? Frickin' doodles? Yeah, I know, Dave. I'm saying it's a cheap T-28. There is no such thing.
Okay.
Oh, there
what about now?
You're back.
Is it back? Is it working?
Yes.
You see my big ugly face?
Unfortunately, yes.
This is the day of the the week or the month of the messing up webcams, I guess, or just computer difficulties altogether. Either way.
I thought you had a new computer on the standby. Just get that thing going.
I have a new one. I just haven't put it. I have no room. I have orders everywhere, so I can't do it. I just can't do it. I got to get my orders mailed out. I'm not gonna show all the stuff I got piled up. So anyway, this plane right here has been to hell and back. It still flies good, but I'm tired of dealing with all the little quirks it's got. So what we're gonna do is yank it apart on live stream, and then I'm going to be putting in, not today, but I'm going to put in before the weekend, if I get time between my order stuff. I'm going to put in a Power Fun. I'll show that here in a second. A Power Fun 12 blade. I have the motor the fan by itself. I ordered one of those a while ago. What?
I thought you were going to get a Kit Plus.
I am.
Oh.
I have a fan. I'm gonna get a Kit Plus, and I have the ESC, and I have motor. I'm just gonna put all that stuff together. So the
Carbon T-28 is incredible.
Motor that's gonna go in there. It's gonna be a Power Fun 12 blade, and I have those motors that I was gonna put in the 64 millimeter Arrows Hobby MiG-29, but I ain't touching that thing because the thing's annoying. So I'm gonna.
My Carbon T-28 will be 5 years old this New Year's.
Cool. So that's going to be going in. So what I'm doing today, and I'll do it here on the live stream, I'm going to yank this whole thing apart. I'm going to unplug my mic, my headphone, my headset here, so I'll be able to hear Nate running his mouth. So I'll talk to you guys that way while I'm working on stuff.
Yeah, it says put a 2600 kV 12 blade fan in it. Okay, now
Like I said, I've done that before. I haven't done it, but I've seen other people do it. Lasted really good for about 10 flights and then destroyed itself. So,
hello?
can you hear me?
There's a lot of echo coming off your computer.
Echo.
No, like not you. When I talk, I can hear myself on your end.
Well, then stop talking. King Dingus.
So what am I here for?
I'm kidding. So I'm gonna rip that thing apart. Alex Morales, what's up? So did you hear what I'm putting in? That's the fan I'm gonna put in there. So let's see. Actually, you know what, Nate? I'll be able to hear you because I'll put on my headphones, and then I'll just mute this. So hold on.
Hell no, Wreckham Roy. Well, actually, my T-28 lives at my grandma's house, so every time I just go there, I just fly it there. But I made it on New Year's Day of 2016. I got it for Christmas in 2015. So this Christmas, it'll be 5 years old. And I still fly it. The plane is basically yellow now, but it flies amazing. Flies just as good as it did the day I tested it, and it's my buddy Keon. He crashed his combat wing into it. It's been flown into by other airplanes. It just keeps going. It doesn't die. I've done touch and goes, and I bang the tail, and the rudder comes flying off. It doesn't matter. The airplane still flies. Remember that, Ray?
Well, which one? Yeah, the rudder came off.
John, the F-86 is pretty sick. I want to get another one, but it's out of stock now. I want to get an A4, though. That's going to be probably my next jet is the A4. I really like the A4.
Nate, are you still hearing yourself?
A little bit, but it's not bad. It's bearable. Okay. Bearable.
Because I don't think it's echoing on the stream. Anyway, so this is the fan. Can you guys see that? You see that, Nate?
No, I can't see it. You need to bring it closer a little bit.
Let me pull it apart. Hold on. What about now?
There you go.
So this is the fan.
Bring it closer to the tails a little bit, just a little bit. There you go. Now you can see it.
Yeah, that's the fan. It's a 12-blade power fan. I like the power fan because it's got no pitch. And that's the housing.
Well, I'll be curious to see how it does compared to the stock high performance or the stock system.
Yeah, I'll have both. And if anything, I might have both of them there the same day.
Technically, the F-35 is technically not a high performance. It's just the first gen one's a high performance. Actually.
Yeah. And then this is the motor I'll be using. Right there.
Ooh, a Cyclone.
2200. Cyclone and Dr. Madthrow, same thing. I have to change the bullets. But that's easy to do. But what I like about the Power Fund is that they have this little shaft here that goes on there, and it's made perfectly for this.
It fits the shaft well, huh?
Fits the shaft wonderfully. Sickos. So anyway, that's going to be going in here. I'm going to try that out, see how it works.
You'll like it, Wreckham Roy. It's a fun plane if you end up getting one. A lot of people have issues with the landing gear on their T-28s. I've never had a single problem with the landing gear.
Yeah, some people do. Some people have issues.
My gear worked perfectly since the day I got it.
Yeah. All right, so let me get my tools and I'm going to get started. It's just almost everything here is going to be a Phillips screwdriver. So get my Phillips, get started. I'm going to leave the servos, but I'm taking everything else out. I'm not taking the...
You should keep that You should keep that airframe and do like what Hamilton did to his F-16 or Che.
You can't hold that thing like that.
You can.
It's too fat of a fuselage.
Make it 8S and make it go ballistic. Strap.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Got to admit that would be cool. So we're gonna flip it. Actually, let me get all this stuff out of here first. To show you how messed up that nose gear was. This wouldn't even retract.
Probably because of your bad landings.
Well, look at it.
I think when you banged it into the ground on that last flight, I think that's
that last flight's what did it. So I got the burner in there too. I got all that stuff, but I'm not. So, like I said before, this was someone else's plane before mine. So I need to get one that's 100% Gooniac.
Like mine.
So I can do that.
Mine is perfection.
So all this stuff is coming out like that.
Like that. Two-sided gripping some more. Oh yeah, Ray, did you see the email this morning from Lenny?
Yes, I did.
He's not closing the field.
We will talk about that offline. But yeah.
No, he's not closing the field.
Huh?
He's not closing the field.
No, I know that, but there's other stuff in there that was annoying. But yeah, the field will not be closed, which is great. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about the field not being closed.
Huh?
That's good.
No, I know about the other stuff. We don't have to worry about that crap.
But yeah, no, that was good. No, I'm glad to see that because I was like, man, if they close the field, I'm just gonna be pissed. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me see if I can find my other headphones.
Find the what now?
See if I can find my other headphones that have a longer cord. The ones I got from GB. GB shit.
Yeah, exactly. GB morons.
Oh yeah. I got my gaming mic.
Some of the people at our flying field are kind of like morons, so that's why they close it.
So I'm plugging the headphones back in. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. But you don't have to see me. I got these goofy ass green headphones on again. But they've got a long cord, which is fabulous. So I'm gonna...
It was so funny. After they opened the field from the first sort of shutdown, whatever they want to call that crap, they like, oh, we're not putting the club chairs out because of the COVID. And then like a few months later, like, well, I guess if we leave them in the sun, they'll be fine. I'm like, dingus, come on.
Whatever. Yeah, the chair thing was dumb. It was annoying. All right. What did I do? Put glue in there?
Even they are pretty afraid of the Rona. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Coronavirus. So anyway, I'm pulling out the motor now. Can you see that, Nate?
Yeah.
Can y'all see what I'm doing here? Y'all see? Rip this stuff on out of here. And then after I'm done with this thing, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might do like Hamilton did, like Nate said, and just rip the gear out. But I can't hold it. Oh yeah, I can. That's too close to the fan. My finger will get sucked in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just give it away to somebody. Because coronavirus. Put that away. Just put that away. Okay. So pulling out the fan here. What's going on in the chat? Anybody say anything?
They're just laughing at me.
I didn't see how many people were still here.
45 currently.
Dang, 45 people. Y'all, thank you very much for coming to hang out with us. Jeez. Didn't expect that.
Coronavirus.
So here's the fiery booty.
Exactly. Even when the weather's nice, damn the Rona. We're going fly.
That's right. So
Although
I got
here in California, you just say, "Hey, I want to go fly." It's probably fine weather.
yeah. Well, we're headed towards the pad. We only have a couple months of not so hospitable weather for flying. Well, let's see. I'll pull the fan out.
Mickey B, I don't. Everybody can laugh at me. It's all good.
So there's the fan and the fiery booty. This is one of my older. That's not that old, but I think
That
I'm
is
gonna.
a pretty new burner.
It's fairly new, but it's going to be updated on the new one. On this new Power Fun, baby. I also got another option for burners here that I haven't talked about yet, but I did test it out earlier. It works pretty good. I'll do something about that a little bit later. But I have an alternative to the controller that I've been using. I have a really simple way to do it. I don't know how much these things cost. I have to go back and look and see how much they cost. But an electronic switch can be used in place of a controller for them burners. So anyway,
Booty burner.
booty burner, baby. Yeah, booty burner. Let's see. That's there. Oh, it's plugged in. Okay, so that's just gonna stay. I ain't gonna pull that out. All right, yeah. What are we talking about? We're supposed to pull it apart.
Yeah, you
So I'm gonna pull everything out. So I'm taking this here little tray. It's coming out.
There you go, GB.
What's he saying?
Smash it like Bill did to his Venom.
Ooh, yeah, that was painful. That's always hard.
Gotta have the strawberry juice first.
It's always hard to watch a good plane go down.
Dude, they ever get the price on the Venom? That's so stupid. It was $430. Now it's $460.
It used to be $349.
Yeah.
A while ago.
Say goodbye to planes that are actually worth their money nowadays.
Yeah. So let's get all this stuff unplugged.
Pat, what's up? Plane for 15%. The Gooniac. Every Gooniac.
Ouch. So yeah, all you guys who have orders with me, please be patient. Stuff is coming. I have a crap ton that have gone out and that are still going out. So don't think I've forgotten you. Stuff's still going. Stuff's still being shipped. All this stuff. Just nice to kind of pull something apart. So let me get the knife, the kniff, cut the little glue joints I got. Just hot glue, but this receiver is already programmed for the plane. So I'm just going to pull it on out of here. Oh wait, no, it's glued in there good. Shit, I gotta get some alcohol. Hi, Miss Izzy. Kitty. What you doing, Mama? All right. Okay, let's get some alcohol. I hope 90%'s not too much.
100% coronavirus.
So, the alcohol I have is pretty dang volatile. It's 90%. Whoo, it's melting. It's melting that glue. Yeah, buddy. Get out of there. Oh, it's not moving. I might have to leave this little thing in here and just take the receiver. Take the satellite. So satellite coming out. You need to shut up with that. Damn coronavirus. It's coming to get people. It's getting them.
I'm gonna get you with that corona.
So I got a long blade. Just gonna cut up under here. Get this thing out. I'm not touching the servos. The servos are staying. Oh, hey, there we go. That alcohol. Alcohol, 90%. That worked good. Okay, so that's out. Now, let's yank out the ESC. Woohoo! There we go. Oh, this is a Skywalker in this one. I thought that this was one of the. I thought this was another one. Okay. What are you playing? What are you playing?
Billy.
Ass. Talk too much. Shut up. I remember saying that. When did I say that?
That was when you're flying out fire.
That's funny. Yeah, that's really funny. All right, so we will be getting a new airframe, and I ain't messing with none of this stuff right now. This stuff's just gonna go there.
Sorry, I'll get back to that. Look at other things right now.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Being King Dingus #1. So I'm putting all that stuff back in there. I'll go sit and look at the chat for a second, because then I'm gonna set up the Afterburner demo that I was gonna do. Let's go see what's going on. Yeah, because I got a different method for firing the booty. Firing that booty, baby.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm checking out the chat. There's a lot that I've missed, so I'm just going to try to see as much as I can.
Coronavirus. Okay, what is this?
All right.
Rainy.
Shadow Ops. Sleep well, my friend.
See you, Shadow Ops.
Oops. The camera's probably going to shut off again. No, it didn't. It stayed. Okay. Doesn't matter, because I'm not on there anyway. Yeah, Mickey BRC. I make up a lot of different names. Once you have kids and you can't remember their names or other stuff, you just kind of make things up as you go. So yeah. Yeah, and yeah, Chuck Yeager did live an amazing life. He went and flew. He did a whole bunch of things nobody else has ever done.
Yep.
So he was one of the very few guys that actually did first in aviation. So he was the first to do a lot of things. Broke lots of records. Stop it, Nate.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Mickey B. When you get kids, oh, there goes my cat. She just ran by. Swing. It's Izzy. I sat down on the stool, so she's like, come in and run over so that I can give her, pet her while she's eating her food.
Dude, I kind of want another F-86. I miss mine.
I'm still thinking about getting one. All right, so the F-35 has been cleared of things that it no longer needs. Shut up, Nate. So let me move that out of the way, and I'm going to pull up some other stuff. So since Nate wants to be the center of attention, let's put him back on the screen.
I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to make myself laugh.
There you go. Okay, so I'm going to be setting up the Afterburner demo for y'all, because I figured out how to do something different, because I'll show you both ways that I normally do it, but then there's the new way. So hold on.
You want an Afterburner demo? I'll give you some of that.
Fire! I want that. There. Now, yes, go ahead and fire up that thing. All right, hold on. I'll be back, Nate.
Fire! How to get blinded 101. See, Ray, look, it's actually normal now. The last controller. Yeah, you see guys now. My elevons are all good. And yes, that's a lot of rudder throw. I upped it to 150 to get more steering. But yeah, those are the rates I set on. So that's my roll, and that's my pitch. This plane is so awkward.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Housekeeping?
What do you do? All right, so I'm going to switch back to my screen since Nate's already done with this thing. Or is he doing something else? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Dave's RC, what's up? Yes, Nate's always breaking shit. I broke my plane earlier. I just pulled stuff out of it.
What do you mean I'm always breaking shit? Who said that?
That's what Dave's RC said.
Ray's the one always breaking shit. What are you talking about?
So, I'm going to go back to the other screen because I'm going to do the Afterburner.
I love me some Griffin.
Yeah, Griffin's a cool plane. We had fun with it. So, I've got a little burner demo. I'm not looking at the screen, Nate, so tell me if it does weird stuff.
Ray, you're always weird, so I'm always going to say that, but no, it's not.
So, I have the, this is the fan that I'm going to be putting in my free wing 70 millimeter F-16, and this is an 80 millimeter fan. So that's going to be interesting, but yeah, I'll be a real king dingus then. So, I'm going to do this the way that I normally do it, and this is the, there's a controller here. The controller has to be powered, of course. So I've got.
Hey, Craig Beaven, if you want me to share it somewhere, let me know. I can share my setup. My setups, the way I set up my planes though is a lot different than people like Expo and stuff. I set up with a lot of Expo. The main thing I've set it up like most people do is just that I did that little bit of down on the canard that it just made the airplane fly better.
That little bit of down made a huge difference. All right, so I'm doing the burner the way that I normally do it, which is with the controller. This one's not set up for a Y channel, so this is set up for a separate channel, so I have it. So right now, can you see this? Can you see the screen, Nate? I can't see it.
Yes,
There's a little flashing red light on the screen. This is basically saying that it's at neutral. And then as you slowly turn up, then it comes on and gets brighter.
Whew.
And this is a nearly dead battery, so it's still pretty bright even with the dead battery. So that's with the regular controller, that's the way that I do it. Okay? And that way it can be modulated, start out dim and get bright. So that's one way. This is going to be unplugged, and I'm going to try the different way. So it's a little bit bulkier, but it's also easier. So it's an electronic switch. So this connects to your receiver, and then you connect it to your load, and it can take up to 40 volts. And then I connect it to
What the hell would
the adapter, and then plug the adapter into the balance port. So now it's powered. Okay, so now it is powered. So this is different. There's no modulation. It's just on and off. So right now it's all the way down to idle. And then once it gets to almost full, it comes on. So probably around 75%.
Why would you want that?
The light comes on. Some people do. I don't want it. I wouldn't want to use it. But some people want it to be where it's like switch, where it could be switched, just switched on and off. And that's what this does. So at about 70%, it just comes on. Boom. On. There's no variance at all. Nothing. What do you call it? Nothing. It's not proportional at all. It just goes on or off.
There's no change in the brightness.
Nope. It just comes on and off. So that's another way to do this.
First thing needs a purple one because
what, he needs a what?
a purple burner.
I think we can do that. So that's just another way. If you guys wanted another way, another option for turning these things on, that's another way. And then these things will go up to 40 volts, and thankfully the LEDs will go up to about 30 volts. So you can run it directly off your 6S pack if you want, or do like I'm doing and run it off of 12 volts, which would normally, anything above 12 volts will burn these out. So I usually don't do that. But so anyway, that's another way to do it if you wanted to. So that's that. So I think that's it for the demolition today. And like I said, this is going into my Freewing F-16 if I ever decide to paint it. That's an 80 millimeter, and this is a good comparison. This is the original 70 millimeter fan, and that's the 80. So there's a little bit of a difference in size. So it's going to require a little bit of a.
Oh, he wants it for his T-33 Joker.
A little bit of persuasion to make this work, but I will make it work. Because that's just what we do when you're the evil Mr. Goo. Okay, so Dave, either text me or email me offline and we'll figure this out. We will figure it out. Okay. So I got my goofy green headphones on. I might even shine up the light just for the hell of it. Swing! Got my lights, see my orbs. Ooh. Anyway, so I can get that off the screen now. But so let's see. So what else does anybody want to talk about, or what else do we want to do? Because I've done what it is that I had wanted to do. Nate's in there trying to give people seizures. My kids got the same thing for their room.
I put some on the back of my bed to get the lighting better here, and also under my bed. So if I drop something on the floor, I can actually see it. It actually looks kind of cool in here.
So since we are no longer doing anything that requires to have a long I'm gonna switch back to my others, which are a little bit more normal looking. This maid's in there having a party. Hi. All right. Yeah, hey, yeah, John's got a pretty good cameraman. I think he's some guy with it's up there in Linden, if I remember right.
Some dingus. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, and then GB, I've been watching your latest videos. That stuff's been pretty cool. I like the rocket stuff. The rocket's been cool. Rockets have been cool. It's a good change of pace.
I watched his headphone unboxing in bed last night.
TMI.
I was just laying in bed and I watched it. I watched the headphone unboxing video.
GB, don't talk about yourself like that.
What's TMI about that?
No, it's okay. Never mind.
I know what you're thinking, Ray, but I'm not like.
I wasn't thinking anything. I'm just saying. Oh God, he's having a party. His neighbors are going to think that he's in there doing illegal substances and stuff.
I know, because I got my window open. I remember one time I left him like this, and I was out walking my dogs, and I looked in my window. I'm like, holy crap! Somebody could think I'm like doing drugs in here.
You got the loud electronic dance music blaring. Yeah.
No, I've already gotten that complaint.
So, what else is on everybody's mind? What else you guys want to talk about? Any other questions that might come up that I might be able to assist with?
Reckon I don't have a girlfriend. Thank God.
Almost did a sneeze and a yawn all at the same time.
Willie61's asking when they're going to send him his burner.
Everybody that's ordered burners, everybody's names just kind of blur together. So, like I said, there's a big ass pile of boxes over there. I'm not going to show everybody. And I've already mailed out a whole pile of boxes. I have a long list of names that I need to type in on PayPal so that people can get their shipping info. So
that's what oh shit. Exactly, John. That my good flying buddy, he's a mechanic. He said if it flies, floats, or fucks, it's easier to rent or cheaper to rent.
Oh God, who said that?
My buddy Steve Lamb. He's a mechanic. He's been like,
sheesh.
He used to work on Voodoo at the races. He's seen everything.
Okay, so somebody's asking, both methods come with standard setup, or do you? No, I just normally you just come with the controller like I normally send it. That's the easiest way. That's just something else that I figured out would work, but I don't normally do that. I'm talking to BD Tennessee. Normally I don't use the on-off switch. But if that's something that you want to do, I have to figure out the cost on those. I don't know what they cost. They cost more than the controllers. So, if you want one, John VHRC, you know I can do that for you. It ain't no thing, my friend. And yeah, he wasn't wrong. You're right, GB. He's not. Craig Beaven, I appreciate you staying, even though it was so late over there for y'all. But you guys coming and hanging out with us for a little bit, that's the coolest thing. And JCV67, thanks for hanging out. For you as well. So, BD, the way that I do it normally is with this controller. And this controller will come on about 55% on your radio. This is the older style. The newer style comes on at about 55%, and it flickers a little bit, really low. And then as you crank up the throttle to 100, it gets brighter and brighter up to 100%. So right around 55, 60%, it comes on really dim. And then as you increase, it gets brighter and brighter. With the receiver controlled switch that I was using, which is good for rockets and other stuff like that, which I might switch this out. That's what this is. I got this from Motion RC. It's a receiver controlled switch. I call it what is it? Electronic switch. Is from GT Power. It will take 4 to 8.4 volts in for the signal, and then it will take up to 40 volts of a load. A really low amperage though. That's what this is, and it does the same thing that my controller does. It's just there's no variance. It's just on and off.
Exactly, John. Do it for shizzle.
But yeah. Oh shizzle.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, so that's it.
All right. See you, Craig Beaven.
Good night, my friend. So let's see what else. Any other aviation topics you guys would like to cover while we're here? Last week we talked about. Oh, that's right. We talked about that. Those engines. The one that I was just looking at today, what was the 4360? That's a 28 cylinder. 4 sevens. That's what they use in Dreadnought. The 4360.
Sounds about right.
Big ol' engine. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, they. Yeah.
Oh wait, so BD Tennessee's asking one more thing. Last question: if I get one for the 90 millimeter, does it hold it with hot glue or a zip tie? 90 millimeter. It depends if it's an outrunner or an inrunner. If it's the inrunner, it can go on here. I'll show you with this one.
Yeah, don't you have those on standby?
I have one right here. This one is using both. This is using a zip tie, and I use thick CA. The zip tie could come off. That doesn't need to be there. What you can do is either or.
Mickey BRC is curious about anything about exhaust lights for warbirds.
I haven't done anything with it yet. I have been thinking about it, but I haven't done anything with it yet. BD Tennessee, the best way to do this with the burners is to glue it. This is the 70 millimeter. What I normally do is I'll use the zip tie to hold it in place, and then I'll glue it, and then I'll remove the zip tie. This is permanent until you decide to take it off. Once all it takes is a little bit of movement, a little bit of twisting, and it will pop off. But it won't just come off after it's glued. You have to actually physically try to get it off, but that glue just pops right off. So I haven't had any time for development at all on anything else other than labels, tape, and assembling burners. Thankfully, the wife she's helped me quite a bit. She's got labels made up and stuff like that now, so we can do it fairly quickly. But I'll hand stuff off to her to do, and then I'll do the assembly and final packaging and send stuff out. This week I've got a huge stack of boxes to go through, so yep, lots of stuff to go out. I wanted to do more today, but I ended up getting home from work later than I wanted. But you guys will start getting emails tonight from PayPal with shipping info for those of you that are in here that have an order that hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, keep in mind too, every single one of these things are hand assembled, so that's why right now I have a
just be patient, people.
Pretty much. So right now I have a disclaimer that's saying that it's going to take up to 4 to 6 weeks. Will it take that long? Probably not. But I like to give myself that little bit of extra time,
Don't
especially
crash
now
your
since
plane
it's
before
getting.
you don't crash your plane before you get the afterburner.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times. I know. But be patient. It's well worth the wait.
I
I
feel
can
bad.
promise you that.
I feel bad because like you're making people wait 4 weeks, and then I say, hey, I need one, and I like cut it a day.
Well, you're helping. It's development. You're helping with development because we're
Well, and I
testing
live,
stuff. And when
and
I see stuff break on yours, then I know what not to do for yours.
and I live 20 minutes away from you.
Yeah, on a good day, 15. If they're all in runner BD, just what I said, it'll be good. And that's actually, I'm glad to see that most planes now are going to be in runners now that motion's changed. Now that
Everything's
they've,
going to be in runner. They did it to the ME-260.
yeah,
The T-45 has an in runner now, which will be cool.
the 9-blade.
Yeah, the same ones in the F-18.
Okay.
Yeah, they're putting in runner and everything.
I just wish they could come up with a slightly more efficient 12-blade because I don't like the 9-blade sound.
Ray.
I know, like the sound of that thing. They go, zee. I want whoosh, no zee.
I think they sound cool, but whatever.
I want whoosh, no zee. Alan
Hey,
Gentry, what's happening?
better than Outrunners, Alan Central. What's up?
Oh, hey, Alan Gentry, did you get an email? Oh, I'm an Oakdale guy too. Did you get any email or hear anything about what they're going to do for the club? Are they going to leave it open? Because I had planned to come out there in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, let me know the day you go, because if I can go, I'm going to go with you. Because I'm a member of that. I'm a member of Oakdale.
Yes, Mickey B, the 8090s are, the 8S90s are in runners. That's the one I've got to get back in the air is my 8S F-16. Missing that bird. Although it was pretty fun flying my F-18 this weekend. I was ripping on that thing a little bit.
Which one, the E-Flight?
Yeah. Also, those videos that I did, they didn't really turn out all that good. But my new run cam was just delivered, so
Just post them
I have a
anyway.
new.
They were fun.
You can't hear anything.
So what?
I mean, nothing. So that's why I like the run cam. Run cam, you can hear everything.
You still posted the MiG-29 video, and that one turned out pretty good.
Yeah, but you could still hear stuff. You can't hear anything.
That's because it's a fake GoPro.
No, it's because of the way it has to mount. If it was outside of the waterproof thing, it would be fine. Or maybe I'd just drill a hole in the waterproof thing because I'm not going to use it in water.
Smell of
Twin burner. Okay, so Mickey B, what are you working on? That sounds cool. Yeah, Alan Gentry, I'll let you know if I do come out. It's going to be within the next 2 weeks. Not this weekend, but possibly the following weekend. But it
That'll be
depends
perfect.
on.
That'll actually be perfect because I'll be out of school because I have this week and then next week, and then I'm done with school for until like
Yeah.
early.
The only issue is at Oakdale we can't fly before 10. Oh wait, I have to double check. I don't think you can fly before 10 because it's hunting season or something like that. So yeah, so oh dang.
What? Oh shit. That's cool.
That's gonna be cool. Oh, that's right. You're doing that one, that Russian company where you build you have to put them in pieces. Glue each. It's like cut in several pieces. All these little foam bits. Cool. That should be cool. Yeah, let me know. I'll help you out if it's in runner. We can for sure do that. And Yeah, duck hunting. So when does that change, Alan? I can't remember. I think that it's in January when season's done. Because I like to get out there at the crack of dawn and fly the whole day till the sun goes down. That's the way I do it.
That's what we do.
Right. Yeah, the SR-71 should be cool. It's going to have a really low wing loading, though.
Hey, that's always fun. It's like this Griffin, it doesn't really have a wing loading. A little bit.
What are you doing, kitty?
Oh yeah.
What you doing, Mama?
So I've gotten some people asking me because I talk about how good the MiG-21 is at high alpha and stuff. And like because the MiG-21 is still my favorite airplane right now. And
What's up, Chrissy?
What's up? Comparing this to the MiG-21, I still think the MiG-21 is a little bit better, but this thing is like right behind. Because the thing about this,
I think once you get used to it, you'll be able to high alpha with that, just like you can with the MiG-21.
It actually in high alpha is just as good as the MiG-21, but the MiG-21 is just so easy to control in high alpha. This thing, is good when you're in a straight line, but I notice if you go into a high alpha turn, if you're not careful, it'll slide out the other way. I almost did it too. The MiG-21.
I've actually seen that happen. There was a friend who had Carl Schneider. He had one.
You'd like to see that happen to mine? You dingus?
Huh? No. I didn't like to see it. I said I saw it happen.
Oh, God.
I saw it happen with Carl's. We were flying over grass, so he was able to plop it down on the grass and didn't hurt it. But, yeah.
I love this thing. I love Griffin.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be... I got to figure out where I can find a fan. I'm going to be changing that fan out soon.
Oh, my God. You and your...
That's right. It also helps with the CG.
Oh, CG. Dude. Frick the people that say it needs tail weight, dude.
It doesn't. No. The plane flew great. That's kind of why I'm bummed that the camera didn't work. Because you couldn't hear us talking. No, it doesn't. I'm able to do almost 6 consecutive rolls in a vertical climb. So if you can do at least 3, your plane's got plenty of power. If I can do 6, that's way more than it needs.
More than enough power.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, guys, the V1200. I didn't really follow up on that. The V1200 is also it's amazing.
And again, on a 30C pack.
I fly it on this, and it rips. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, I'll get it down. I'll get it down to show it a little bit. Actually, nah. You know, you guys don't need to see it. But yeah, I did. You guys know I got the V1200. I didn't really do a follow up on that though. But yes, that plane is awesome too.
Cool, Bill. Fun if you can make it down. That'd be great. What's up, David Martin Graff? It would be cool if people would actually come out and fly with this. It'd be nice if there's some way to. Well, see, there's places you can camp. I think LFE they'd let us camp there. And I think they'd actually let us camp at. Depending on the time of year, they might let us do that at Oakdale too.
Oakdale, probably.
You have a camper. Because you could just close the gate and you're good.
Yeah,
didn't somebody stayed over at LFE one night? Didn't they?
Yeah, probably.
No, they did. One of the guys from Tomcats, if I remember right.
Oh yeah. Well, when we had the air show, Tomcats people would just sleep in their cars.
Yeah. Mickey BRC, we're at Livermore flying Electrons most of the time, but the place we're talking about is Oakdale. RC Unlimited is what it's called, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be cool if we could get, because we don't ever have any cool stuff happen on the West Coast. It'd be cool if we were able to come up with something that people would want to come out to on the West Coast. That would be fun. If there was a way for us to do that. because there's really no other than the AMA Expo thing. Is that not happening anymore?
No.
Other than the AMA Expo, there's nothing that happens. Jelonius, one of the LFE Dingus brothers. I'm gonna come up with the weirdest
Yeah,
names.
John. The only time I'd be able to really we'd be able to fly down there on our airplane, the weather would probably be shit for you guys. Because I could probably do it this Christmas break. The problem is the weather's probably pretty shitty down there.
Crazy windy. But yeah, we got to come up with something where people would want to come here from the East Coast. Yeah, it could be. I think you go to Florida if I remember right. But we're clear across the country in California. California. It would be great if we could come up with something. Come up with something to do.
You know what we'll do is, in a couple summers, I'll wait until I get my pilot's license, and Ray and I will just take my plane up to Washington and fly with you guys. Hopefully we'll both fit in there and maintain CG.
I was gonna say we'd have to get a big ass freaking Cessna 310 for my chunky butt to fit in there.
we would just
we could. There is no nose heavy Cessna. It will not take off. We need a 182 or a 205. No, yours is a 182. We need a 205 or a 210.
No, ours is a 72.
72. So we need a 205 or a 210.
Yeah. I'll just take the skydiving plane, the pack. Just steal that for the weekend or something. We'll get there in
What is it, Mama? My cat comes downstairs and starts glaring at me. What is it? What is it, Mama? What do you want?
Yeah, a 182 though, John. A 182, you can load that thing to the brim.
The 210s you can too, for sure.
210's a cool plane. Some skydiving companies, small ones, they use booties over Bakersfield. There you go. There's a flying name.
Oh, Bakersfield though. That's just that's desert. Bakersfield is desert.
Yeah. We could do it.
Which airport is it? A municipal small airport, John DHRC?
Oh yeah, they I think it's 38W is where it is. The little Linden, Washington airport. It's got like a 2,500 runway or something. Apparently, if you land on one end of the runway, you come in on final over Canada.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, 38W. That's what I thought it was.
That's pretty far north then.
Yeah, it's like right on the edge. BLI. Let me look at BLI. Bravo Lima, India. Look at this. Oh yeah, so guys, I didn't mention this, but last week, Wednesday, I went in, I took my airplane written, I passed it, and then this Wednesday I'm going to take my glider written. So if anybody's interested.
Yeah. And then I can bring you my F-15.
Yeah, once I pass my glider written and I'm done with all that, you can bring me your F-15 because I won't be studying. I'm glad I knocked these out now because I'm not taking my airplane check ride till I'm 17, which is in like a year and a half. But then,
so once you pass that written part, you don't have to take it again. That's it, just that one time.
Yeah. Well, I have to take one for the airplane and the glider, obviously, and then if I want to get like my commercial rating or instrument, I was going to take a written for that. But yeah, and the written's good for 2 years. So once I take the written, I have 2 years to get my license, which will be fine. And I'm knocking the glider one out now because I'm going to be taking my check ride for gliders in February. And I just wanted to get it done now so that my Christmas break I could just chill.
Izzy, what are you doing? Don't you jump up there. Mom will get mad at you. Izzy, no, not that chair. Izzy, no.
I want to do Yeah, I want to do commercial flying. I want to do corporate flying, Mickey B. That's mainly what I want to do with my aviation career.
Do you follow that guy SJC Spotter?
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
He just is he really?
Dude,
He
he's
just
such
got
a poser. He's the biggest poser I think I've ever met.
ouch. Okay. Never mind. I was just gonna say he just got his Gulfstream certificate.
He's a cool guy, but I mean, he does cool things. But I mean, he's kind of a poser.
Alrighty then.
Thank you, Fred Barron.
Whoa!
King Dingus dollars.
The Fred Barron. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Yeah. And if you guys are still interested in becoming a member, I made it simple. There's only one level now. There aren't multiple levers. There aren't multiple levels, just one. So if you do decide to become a member again, it's just $6.99 to help support Gooniac. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make those videos. A couple of those videos are going to be
members.
They're going to be members only. And I tried to take a video of the me helping you guys with the nitro plane, but I didn't get a good video of that. So I have a run cam in the mail right now. The mailman just dropped it off. Mm-hmm. So I'll be hooking that one up. I got the newer version.
Alan, it's fun. The glider stuff's cool because you don't need a medical to fly gliders, and it's just a lot easier. Well, actually, if being able to fly a glider, and if you want to go into power, being a glider pilot makes you a better pilot and everything because it actually teaches you how to use rudder. I still see when I'm at the airport, because I work at the airport too, I always see the powered students. They're in the pattern. They're like this, freaking not using any rudder. But instrument rating is good. It's really hard to get. It's one of the hardest, along with ATP. But ATP is basically just more. It's like commercials and advanced private. ATP is an advanced instrument. But my mom's working on her instrument right now, and she says it's hard. But yeah.
Nate, did you see the F5s?
No, I didn't see it, but I saw like everything. I saw the post about it.
The what?
I saw people post about it. I didn't see the actual plane though.
Yeah, there were F5s at Moffett today. 4 of them. I saw all 4 of them fly over my job. They're contractors. They're the ones who do. They're aggressors for
John VH. John VH. I fly an ASK-21. That's a tandem 2-seat. I know Williams, California, their glider port. They train their students in ASK-21s, and then they do their solo in an ASK-23, which is basically the ASK-21 with a single seat. But no, I fly 2-seat, and it's no different.
John, yeah. Do you still fly?
I'm glad I'm getting my. I'm glad I'm just getting my written knocked out. I'm so glad I passed. I'm not worried about the glider one because the glider stuff's easy. The airplane one, I'm just glad I passed that.
And do you have to take it again to stay current, or
no?
Once you get your license, that's it.
The written is basically you pass your written, you're good to go take your check ride. Now, if you get your written, but then you don't get your license within 2 years, you have to take it again. So it's good for 2 years. And once you get your license, it never expires. So you could get your pilot's license, then do nothing, and then 50 years later, you could find it in a drawer, and then all you'd have to do is just go take a flight review, and that's it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly, John VH. Every 2 years, biannual flight review. That you do an hour, at least an hour of ground and at least an hour of air time.
Cool EO.
That's right, Mickey B. You fly helicopters. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Speaking of helicopters, I told you, Nate, I told you about that V-22 coming in. I need to get a better phone so I can get video of this stuff. We had a V-22. If you guys have played Call of Duty or seen any of that stuff, or any of you military guys have seen V-22s at night. They're lit up like dang Christmas trees. It's the coolest thing ever. The tips of the rotors are lit up.
Yeah,
The plane got greens all over the place. What?
Ray texts me there's a V-22 coming. I look outside, I'm like, there it is, and I'm like, holy crap! It's like a flying Christmas tree.
It's all lit up. And it shook the crap out of the house because it was in hover mode.
I could feel it in my legs.
Yeah. So, and I was looking at the windows. The windows were visibly shaking. But I have to get a good camera so that I can take a video because they've been flying over at night. Yeah, I have to. And then the new, GB Linden, I sent you the video. He saw it. But I couldn't get it to focus. My wife's camera with the new 10 or 11, I think she has an 11. I need to get the 12 because they have this night camera feature. Yeah, they have that night feature for their video. That's amazing. It would have been like perfect if I had that camera. And it was actually shaking my hands as I was taking the video. My hand was shaking from the vibration.
They're coming low over your house. They're about 1,500 feet when they come over me.
They're under 1,000 over me. And I wasn't here for the F5s, but there were F5s too that were under.
Exactly.
Hauling ass.
Exactly, Alan. Owning a plane isn't cheap. Well, I don't do any of the paying, obviously, not yet. But
hey, Wreckham Roy, they're coming to you. The Navy V-22s are taking over what the C-2s used to do, and there are a lot of C-2s up at that. Well, it's not Washington, is it? What's that Navy base up there? North Isle or something? There's a naval air station where there's a whole bunch of that stuff. The C-2s will be coming up there. Well, they're not going to be C-2s anymore. They're going to be V-22s. They're taking the place of the C-2s. Because that's where that V-22 went from here. It went from here up to Washington. So.
Oh, that's the. I was going to say, that photo.
Yeah, Whidbey Island. That's it.
Turn out for you. That sucks.
Whidbey Island. Yeah, Mickey B, we get everything here, but it's mainly now that Google has taken over most of Moffett. It's like the business jet hangout now, so we get a lot of different business. The Honda jet flies over, and a whole bunch of other things.
So this is our plane, right? This is our airplane, and this was posted by some Arabic flight school. Probably the lowest total time 172 in the world. Only 319 hours total time. I don't know why that's on some Arabic flight school's homepage, but our plane.
You're on their radar.
I wouldn't be surprised if our plane was used for some sort of I think the guy who owned it that had it sitting for 18 years when he was actually flying it, he must have been a farmer or something. I don't know. But the back windows are really tinted, so I'm wondering if he was trying to hide something in the airplane.
Wreckham Roy, we've got a ton of Blackhawks here. We at Moffett they have the it's the rescue. It's a special forces. So they have C-130s.
Cessnas around here.
Yeah, C-130s. Oh, and I sent this. Gee, I think I sent you those pictures too. The C-130 was doing drops over the weekend, so it kept flying over with the door open.
Dude, I remember when I was in Hollister. I remember when I was in Hollister one time, and the C-130 was just there doing touch and goes. It was so funny. Yeah. It was so weird. I think it was a training flight or something, but yeah, it was just doing touch and goes. A C-130.
So there's enough runway there? Yeah, obviously if the S2's
Hollister, we have 6,400 feet of runway. It used to be a Navy base in World War II. If you go in the airport restaurant, you see all the photos of the kids and a bunch of Corsairs parked on the ramp.
Yeah.
It actually, they're, what is it? Something Turbines. There's a big company there. They used to build, when the Learjet first came out, they actually used to build them. One of their building workplaces was actually at that airport. I think it's GT Turbines or something, but they have that hangar at our airport. But now, if you go in there, it's just a bunch of Learjets in pieces. They actually had a Learjet that they gutted all the things out of it, and they were hacksawing the airframe apart and tossing it in the garbage.
Aviation and Fun, where are you? We get P8s here on occasion. They'll come in, do touch and goes, and leave.
I kind of want to get an AL-37 and put it in like a P8 scheme. Just thought. I kind of want I really want an airliner. I just feel like, I don't know.
Yeah, so right now there's currently 4 F5s sitting at Moffett. They're going to do another mission tomorrow, too.
That's funny, bro. A Black Hawk chasing a civil plane around. I think it was a drug runner.
It's happened here. I've seen it. And that's what they do here. If there's stuff going on off the coast, drug related, they'll go help the Coast Guard. We get a lot of Coast Guard here too. Every now and then the Coast Guard C-130 will come through, and then the C-27 will come too.
I always get I live right by where the CalStar helicopter stays, and dude, I get the CalStar thing all the time. Hey, there's CalStar. Oh, God, it's CalStar. Because everybody's crashing on 17 because dumb drivers.
Yeah.
Oh, Aviation and Fun lives in San Francisco. But
you know what's crazy? Yeah, you're right. There are V-22s, and they pop up out of nowhere, which is crazy. I was in Half Moon Bay, and out of nowhere, this V-22 pops up. Like, what the heck? Where'd that come from? So, yeah, you're right. There are V-22s that come out over there. I don't know if they're Marine or Navy. They might be Marines. But the ones that we're getting here are the brand new ones from the Navy. Literally brand new.
Oh, shit. That's cool, Mickey B. John VHS had a big TFR in Seattle, if anybody doesn't know what that means, temporary flight restriction. When I lived there, saw an F-50 with everything hanging out, chasing a Cessna 152, shooting flares around it. I'll never forget it. That's pretty cool.
Probably somebody with no radio again.
Probably some old guy.
Mickey BRC, I forgot to tell you, when we had our little fire a couple weeks ago, I tried to get a video of the Cal Fire's plane that you just did your OV-10 as, but as usual, my freaking phone wouldn't focus.
Hey, Mickey B, hit me up if you want photos of that, because that Bronco stays right next to my hangar, so I will get some photos of it for you. Because you did it in the 460. You did it in the Cal Fire 460 Bronco. That's exactly the same Bronco that stays at Hollister. Well, it's either 460. We've had 500. We've got tankers.
They've got a couple of them too, because they have them up in a couple different places up north too, Sacramento and Auburn.
Not Auburn. They have it in McClellan. They have a base in Santa Rosa. Reading, Paso Robles, Ukiah. Yeah, the 460. That's exactly. I can show you a picture of it. That Bronco. My hangar at Hollister is right next to the Cal Fire base. And
so that's the one that flew over us.
Yeah, those are the
Hollister
guys that flew over us.
Yep. Yeah, I reckon, Roy, my aunt and uncle used to live not too far from where Boeing is. So whenever we'd go visit them, we got to see cool stuff.
Yeah, that's what's sitting next to my hangar. These guys, big S2s.
S2. Those things were hauling ass when they came in there. They came in, made a turn, looked, and left.
Yeah, because the fire was out.
Yeah.
The Flightline Bronco is pretty cool too. I've always looked at it.
It's so flimsy. The whole thing it does this little whole shimmy shake as it's flying.
You want to see something though? You want to see something? If I was to get a Flightline OV-10, see it, Jermaine?
Adios, Jermaine.
If it wiggles and diggles.
No, I mean the whole plane is like loose. It's floppy.
Again, 11RX jet.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. It's the plane's flimsy.
I'm messing around.
Flimsily.
That'll probably be in an A4, and I have that, and I have 2 antenna-less 6-channel receivers that I can put something to.
All right, I need to get something to drink because I haven't had anything to drink, and my voice is starting to get weird. So let me go grab that real quick.
We gonna keep going or what? We can keep going. I got nothing to do. It's only 9 o'clock. Oh, you work near Boeing Field. Okay, that's cool, Reckham Roy. I've Boeing Field and Seattle Tacoma.
So, Mickey BRC, this is from your neck of the woods.
I'll be right back, Brett.
Okay, it says it's Australian. Bundaberg. I don't know if they just say that because it's here in the U.S. It's ginger beer. No, I'm just drinking some ginger beer. No wine for me. It's a weekday. I try not to drink. So yeah, we get that stuff from the same place that GB likes to get stuff, which is the grocery outlet. They sell this stuff there, and I like it. So I drink this. It's non-alcoholic. It's just, this is from the Prohibition days when they had to come up with something that was like beer, but not. Uh-oh, he's got a puppy. My God, I can't get over how big they are now.
He's the big man, Eddie.
That's the biggest one?
We actually have one of the puppies named after Chuck Jacobs, though. Man, this is Eddie. This is Eddie Rickenbacker. He's a good man. He's a big guy.
They've grown since the last time. Sheesh, she's huge. Are they running around all comfortably now, or are they still kind of rickety?
They're running around like dogs. They're tired, though. He was sleeping, so I'm like, okay, perfect. I'm not going to try to run away. I should, John. Mr. Goo.
No. We should drop that whole Mr. Goo thing. Oi. I gotta send you something too, Nate.
Oh, man. Okay, you want to go back? Here, I'm going to go put him back with his brothers and sisters. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, they sell a whole bunch of this stuff here. This is the one that we get, Mickey B, but they have all these different flavors that they sell here. So, but this is what I drink because I like the ginger beer. Yeah, Nate, they're fostering them, so they're probably not going to be with them for that much longer. So they probably will stay away from their planes, which is good. But so yeah, I'm gonna order the Kit Plus for the F-35. Then I got to figure out what to do with this thing.
What did you want to send me?
Oh, I'll send it to you later. Don't worry about it. Aviation and Fun, we get the AN-124 here all the time. The 225 can only land in Oakland. The 225 can't even land at SFO. It has to land at Oakland only.
Because Oakland, that runway 30 at Oakland is like longer than any of the runways at SFO.
And it's not just that; it's the width too. It's super wide. Because that thing's gonna knock over all the lights and pylons and all that. I think it did that at Riyadh, the Royal International Air Tattoo. It was knocking stuff over, so they didn't bring it back.
Let me look how wide this runway is in Oakland.
And Walter Colby, he took video of it coming in.
Yeah, it's 10,520 feet and 150 feet wide.
That's over 2 miles long. Almost 2 miles. 5,280 is a mile, so that's over almost 2 miles.
Trucker
Let's
man.
have a Trucker Max, what's up, man? Max, are they going to close your field? Do you know? Are they going to close PCC? Or are they going to leave it open? I hope they leave it open.
I'm so glad that Lenny's not closing LFE. He said in
Yeah,
the
me
email.
too.
He said in the emails like, I want to keep everybody sane, keeping the field open.
Right.
We just have to do a proper social distancing.
Which we all do anyway. We've been doing that.
It's not like we're not doing that now. It's kind of annoying, but
Keeping our mask on and all that. I mean, I've been making sure to keep mine on. See, I even got mine here in my pocket. Right here. My Doctor Who.
whenever I go out, even if I like leave the house to, I don't know yet, but everybody isn't the same as yet. No, thanks.
Yeah, we have to come back by. I mean, today would have been a perfect day there, but you know, if it's nice, I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I have over Christmas break. I have the whole week before Christmas. I'm not doing anything for work, so I'll be free to do whatever. Other than the burners. I mean, you know, that's all I'm going to be doing for a while. Getting burners out. Yeah, Max, we'll try to make it back sometime soon. We had a really good time at Livermore on Saturday, though. That was good.
That was a fun ass day. I was so pissed at Mike, though, dude.
Why? What did he do?
He crashed his nitro plane. I was enjoying.
Oh, because that was perfect. Yeah, I flew it too. Did wheelies down the runway.
Yeah, Mike has this little Tiger 40, and I got Ray helped me, but mostly me. I got the engine to run. It was good, and we were flying it, and like he was letting us all fly. Like he let me fly it, he let Ray fly it, and then he was flying it. And this was before the wind had completely died. It was a little gusty, so he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a touch and go." I'm like, "Okay," and so he lands and he punches it, but so he doesn't really fly nitro, so he doesn't realize that, and the engine was running pretty rich. So he punches it, but it doesn't go to full throttle. So he pulls up.
It stutters.
It stutters, and it's gusty, so the plane just goes bang. It just hits a crazy downdraft, just slams into the runway. Rips the engine off. The gear rips the wing apart. I was like, dude, are you serious? This plane was flying so good, you just freaking crashed it.
You were having a blast with it.
Yeah, dude,
it flew really good.
Yeah.
I think I flew it for what? I flew it for a good 5-6 minutes myself.
Yeah, and then I burned like a whole tank on it. We flew it and then filled it up again and flew it again. Just kept flying.
Yeah. No, that was fun. And I forgot how much fun those planes are with the strip ailerons too, because they're so responsive.
John BH was a combination of both. He was at a slow speed with gusty wind, and it was just not a good combination.
Yeah, and it was really buffeting a lot. So, also, guys, I wanted to bring it up too. My son, he's building computers. So, anybody local that needs a computer, let me know, because my son has been building a computer that he built for me that I haven't used yet. But he has one that he just put together and he put up for sale on Facebook. But he does amazing work. Every computer in the house has been built by him right now.
No problem. Full or none. Max, what's up? Willig.
Mr. Willig.
Willage. Max just got his MiG-29.
Is he still building yours, right? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Mickey B? What did I miss? Oh yeah, no. His my computer's built. I just have to fire it up.
Max.
Mine's done. The problem is the table that I have set up for it is covered in Afterburner supplies and Afterburners that need to be shipped. I'd have to look into what it would cost to ship stuff, but he's got a really good one built right now he's asking $650 for it, and it's like he said he ran
your computer.
Yeah, he said he ran Overwatch, which is that uh, really intense game. He ran it at the highest settings, and everything worked perfect. So
Overwatch. That game is so dead.
people still play it, but it's really intense. It's really hard on computers.
Dude, just download Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If your computer doesn't blow up from that, you're good.
No. Yeah, Mickey B. I had to go back to work back in July, and ever since going back to work in July, everything's kind of slowed down. And then I had major issues with supplies. I basically ordered 100 controllers, and every one of those controllers were wrong. The ones that they sent me. So,
well, and you got stopped by the fires. Bad smoke.
That too. So, I mean, it was just a combination of things. That the fires got me slowed down the most, but then the supplies. So, got to clear off those 30 something boxes on my table, and then get that out of there. Yeah, my son, he put together. I should just show you, but it looks amazing. It's got all these RGB LEDs in there. He has all the graphics card and all the CPU and all that stuff is all custom done and looks really good.
What kind of graphics card did he put in yours?
I don't know. I don't know any of the computer stuff. Huh?
Yeah, Jelonius, he just passed away like today.
Yeah,
this thing is so sick. Love it.
I just don't like the gear.
You know what, Ray? I am table dancing, bro. I'm table dancing to grab airplanes.
They need to do something about that damn gear.
Well, if you can land it good, they're not that big of an issue. But if you can't,
no, but you landed just fine, and the gear still gave you problems.
Well, they work. They work enough
until they don't. I mean, you put the gear in, and it's still kind of hanging out. Like,
well, not this time. This week I was fine. You know what it is? It's mainly. I love it. The paint starts chipping on this because it's so fucking fast. It's mainly these gear fairings. These things were really loose and they were bending and they were hitting the foam. That's mainly what it is. So I took them off and I retightened them and it's perfect.
Okay.
Exactly, Max. That's why Ray's complaining about the gear because he probably pierced them through the windows.
As I have said, young children, I've got more good landings than you have all flights altogether. Thank you very much.
This thing is cool because it's a crazy hot setup, but the plane is efficient. Like I can go easy 4 minutes full throttle the time, and the motor doesn't get hot at all because it's a spinner. It's like this takes in all the heat, and the ESC's got a cooling fan on it. I mean, when you plug this thing in, it sounds like a computer starting up. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Smart ESC. I finally disabled the freaking battery on it. That was so annoying. It was super easy.
Yeah, that's the thing with the. I think that they did put main gear from something else, from like a tricycle gear plane.
I think it's from the Viper.
Well, I was thinking like the P-39.
No, the P-39 had beefier retracts. The struts were still shit, but the actual retract was bigger. The AS3X does feel really nice in this plane, I will say. It's one of those planes that actually flies really good with it. Well, it helps because it's such a fast plane. That's what I like about it. This plane, when you're not going 150 miles an hour, it actually flies like a pattern plane. Mm-hmm. It can do point rolls. I mean, you saw me. It does inverted really well. I did like a full throttle inverted pass 5 feet off the ground. That was pretty fun.
What I noticed that I like the most is that you do a full speed pass, pull back the power all the way, drop the gear, and then you didn't have to hardly put any power back on to get it to the field.
No, those
just like little blips here and there.
I was doing an overhead brake to landing, and that I was at 30% throttle when I did those. I was never above that.
Right.
No, the only time I was ever full was on those passes. Most of the other time I'm not full, but Most of the time when I'm flying this thing full throttle. I just love how dense the foam is. I mean, look at these wings. I can't barely flex them. So you can, I can yank. Well, I could be at full throttle and yank full elevator. Yes, foam boy. We're going on 2 hours.
Well, see, the thing is that my new thing with doing the streams is I don't start slowing down until we get under 20 people. So we've been hovering around 26, 30 the whole time. So I'm just gonna keep on going. And then, huh?
I'm good. I can keep going as long as I want.
John VHRC, I think that the ground looping would be better if it had better gear. So.
You know what? The ground handling is actually not as bad as I thought it was. Like on takeoff, it's not as torquey as you think.
No, and it's not. It's just that the wheels are hard, and the legs flex too much.
It's like the Mustang, the E-Flight Mustang. If you don't get the landing right, it's just going to give you issues. Yeah. But luckily, I'm actually a good, like a decent pilot, so I can land it pretty good.
So something I wanted to do. I put up my merchandise there on the screen, but people who've helped me out over this last year and a half, I need to get a hold of you guys. What's up, Colin? Like John VHRC, message me your shirt size. GB Linden, if you're still on here, message me your shirt size. All you guys that have helped me out with my burner stuff over this last year, I have to send some appreciation to y'all, so I'll have shirts sent out to you guys. But I need to know your shirt sizes, if you can get that out to me. And if you guys do decide that you want to have the fiery booty shirts like this.
If anybody's curious what my feeling, that's my Mirage.
Nobody was curious. Nobody asked. What are you doing? As Max would say, did I ask? Did I ask? I'm riding your wave, Max.
You may as well learn how to become a surfer because you're riding my wave.
You're riding my wave. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, GB and John VHRC, seriously, I'm not playing. Give me your shirt sizes. And RC Air Marshal, if you're around, I need your shirt size.
Yeah.
But all these people who have helped me out with this stuff over the last year with my fiery booties and such, much appreciated, and I have to show my appreciation. So just let me know. I will hook you up. Color preference and all that stuff too, and I'll hook you up.
GB and John hit you up. They're both largest.
Okay, so then I'll have to go one size up because he's running a little small.
Jermaine says he's a 5X.
5X. I don't know about that. Wait, I thought you were going to bed. What the hell? He's still there. Maybe you had to come back up and see what you were missing out on.
He's like, oh, he's still alive. That's like GB. Like that's been like GB the past few nights. Like I'll watch this show for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I'll like turn it off and I'll like, I'll go like lay down and like relax and I go on my phone like, oh, GB's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive. You're still going?
Yeah, Alan Gentry. The V1200 got the landing gear from the Viper.
Is it the Viper's gear?
Pretty much, yeah. They're tiny little retracts. They suck, but they work enough.
Yeah.
Roy says XL if you love me.
XL if you love me. Okay. And then that's the website address if y'all didn't already know. The fabulous Miss Fiery Booty herself, Mrs. Fiery Booty herself, helped me put all this stuff together, including the merch.
Did Julie shave her head?
Yes, she did. Not shave. She just cut it really short.
Yeah. Madhouse 740, what's up?
Madhouse. Oh, I know that face. I know who that is. Now I know who you are.
Who is that?
What's up? I can't remember his name. Now, as soon as I know who it is, he's a customer. He's bought a couple burners from me already. Yeah, she cut her hair short because she needs to start over. Dale, that's it. Yeah, Dale. But yeah, so if you haven't checked out the website, check it out. I'm going to be putting more stuff up there. We're actually going to be putting up, I think I have masks now too for the COVID. Since y'all have to deal with the COVID, go check out the page. And you can see the, actually I'll grab my phone and do that. But you guys can check out the mask. The mask. I have COVID mask. So you can be safe.
COVID.
So what's been happening over on your end of the world, Dale? I always see you comment, but I never get to really talk to you.
And 2 hours. 2 hour mark.
Yep. 2 hour mark. Start at 7:15. And wife will be home in another 15 minutes. She'll be like, what the heck? You guys are still going?
The farmer.
Cold and snowy. You're not going to like us because we had 75 degrees here today.
Yeah.
And I had to work. I didn't get to fly. I had to work.
I had school and it was shitty. Dude, my bio teacher's just, he's so whack. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Whack.
He makes us just do the stupidest crap.
Whack.
Damn, so good.
All right, y'all. Well, I know we're down to 22. As soon as we dip below 20, I'm going to have to pull the... oh, whoa, we're back up to 24. Never mind. As soon as we get down to... What?
We should stay until your wife gets home and see her reaction.
She's going to be annoyed because she can't get to her computer. 24.
See you, Jermaine, for real this time.
Does he actually leave us? All right, Jermaine. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, I gotta go get the F-35 cam down. That's my phone. I'll be right back.
Because like my sunglasses tan. That's what I get for working out in the sun at the airport. Yeah, it was nice here, Alan. It was nice. I didn't really go outside much today. I was doing everything inside, but
I have returned it. Okay. Returned it.
Chug. I have all these F-18 parts. I don't know what to do with them. Rudy gave me these. It's a bunch of parts for the Blue Angel gear doors, the little thing that goes behind the nose.
Oh
gear.
wait, so that Blue Angel that Alex had, did he get that from Rudy?
No, Rudy got these for his that crashed also, and he gave them to me.
Oh, okay.
Dude, the F-18s had a bad rep at our field. We had one guy crash one on Saturday. Bonnie crashed his. Oh my god, dude, Bonnie.
Oh, that's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, my glasses tan is bad. The airport was pretty warm in Hollister on Sunday. Oh, it got cold though. The wind picked up a lot. Yeah. It was so funny with anything above 20 knots of wind, the gliders when they're taking off, we hold a little bit of back pressure to get the weight off the nose wheel, and it gets off the ground so fast. I think we had students taking off within less than 50 feet. Yeah, Angelo, the F-18 is just you wrecked two of them. Well, the first one I guess wasn't your fault, but I'm kind of tired of my F-18, honestly.
That was I'm digging the E-flite, especially now that I put that new 2100 in there.
Yeah. I would get another one, but the amount of shit I've talked about that airplane. Oh, you were out there yesterday, Angelo? That guy Alex, man,
Ouch.
Yeah. Well, I guess he helped Alex mate in his Su-30. I guess
Okay.
Sounds like it went perfectly. Hopefully that plane stays in good condition for a little more than a week, unlike all of his other airplanes. I couldn't have my plane look like this. I'm sorry. If my plane looks that bad, I'm just gonna get rid of it.
For which one?
His F-18, dude, the fuselage wasn't even straight on it, but the last crash he had on it was done. Done. Yeah, he almost crashed into like 5 people in the pits, and they yelled at us for taxiing in the pits.
We weren't taxiing in the pits.
Yeah,
we were at the line. We were right at the line. I even have the video showing it. We were right at the line.
The old guys at our field that are the ones crashing into the pits and hitting people with their airplanes come yelling at us for taxiing in the pits, even though our planes were right behind the line. But
whatever.
Cool, Angelo.
He ended it. I see. Oh, that's good. Who flew it? What plane was it? Alex.
Yeah, he got an Su-30.
And he landed it okay? Okay, cool.
Exactly right. He did.
What? He did what? With where and who and what?
Ow.
Why are you saying ow?
I said Iowa. Ow.
Oh, Iowa.
Ow. Idaho.
So, y'all, I see that we're still above 20, but I got to cut it because we're at 2 hours. I'm tired, and I would like to eat something.
I'm a little tired, too. Thank you, everybody on the East Coast, for sticking with us, though.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging, but I have got to go because I'm tired. Been up since 5 a.m. It's 9:22 p.m. at the moment. Yes, I did, Madhouse, I did. Did you see the logo? I thought I posted it. I did post it on the page. The wife did that. We still might change it up again.
I'll have to get you some new photos.
We're going to take some too. We all need to get new pictures. And yes, Brian Phillips is in Iowa.
Ow.
So. All right, y'all.
All right.
I'm going to get going. Thank you guys for hanging out. We never did go below the magic number of 20, but I appreciate y'all for keeping us here as long as you did. But I'm going to get going. Have a good night. See you guys on the streams the rest of the week.
See you, people.
Adios. Adios. Bye-bye.